We've been doing this for 5 years now. This is our 5th season, and so we have some really great success stories out in the community. One of our very first success stories is Sunny Acre Farm, Brian Foster.
Completed the farm program. That was kind of during the pandemic era. Got out at the end of 2021, and then we started our farm the very next year at the beginning of 2022. I think it was worth it. You know, it's like a fully intensive vocational school, like for farming, all packed down into 1 year. You get to try out things without spending your own money. You know, you get to use equipment that you wouldn't have access to unless you bought it on your own. So that was really what we took away from it. We were able to kind of see like, okay, we don't want to farm like that. We do want to farm like this. We have also expanded our farm last year, and we moved on to a property just down the road from here. It's 68 acres, where we're establishing permanent beds like we have here and establishing tunnels. We're also incorporating livestock as well. So that's been an expansion over the last couple of years that we've been working on. We felt good about it. We felt good going in. We had a lot of momentum, a lot of support from the school. And so that was definitely a key factor. We get to sit down and discuss with farmers who have been in the business for 30 plus years in this area, that have experience doing the exact kind of thing we are, staying connected to the community and learning from people that are doing it.
We started an incubator program here at CAFF last year, and so we have 2 new farmers that are starting their farm business right here alongside of the land that we farm out here. And Karen Maldonado is one of those. She's also a food entrepreneur, so she's growing her vegetables, but also creating a value-added product for those as well.
I graduated from the CAFF program in 2023. So I stayed in touch in 2024, working at different farms, getting a feel, talking to people. And I knew the possibility of finding land was not gonna happen anytime soon, but I still wanted to maybe perhaps get going. They asked me to apply, and I did immediately because I knew it was a great fit. I love the staff here, and more than anything, I was really looking into the mentorship program. It would save me a lot of trouble, a lot of time, a lot of money and effort, and I think that was the key why I wanted to come back here.
When we have this incubator model, those farmers aren't incurring the upfront costs of equipment, of machinery, of different tools. Another big portion is connection to sales. A lot of folks are really intimidated by connecting to markets, whether it's working with a chef or going to the farmer's market or going to your local food co-op. So we offer them, A, the opportunity to connect to those markets and streams that we've already established, but B, that voice that says, hey, you gotta start somewhere. What you're producing is of good quality. It is worth putting out there into the world, and you should stand behind that.
When you're working hands-on at another farm, you're working within their styles and what they're doing, and you're really not learning about the expenses as much. You're not learning about the going and selling it yourself, making these connections yourself as your own farm. And the incubator program really taught me you really need to put the time and the effort just on your own to understand what it takes actually to produce one bed of lettuce, for example.
And so it's great to have a group of people around you, a community of people around you every single day that remind you that nobody's perfect, you're never going to be, but you have to keep going and be consistent. And if you can do that, you'll be successful.
Oh my God! The students are always, it's really interesting to see them come out of their shell from the day one to where they are right now, which is a really tight-knit group of friends that are farming together. The Spring Creek Food Hub is a big player in expanding our regional food system. They're accessing markets that a lot of farmers weren't equipped to access previously. They do a great job of aggregating products so they can supply a school system or supply a hospital cafeteria.
I really love being able to teach people how to be business owners. It's not just that you're a farmer, it's that you're a successful business owner. Let's look at the numbers together and how does that translate into your production? And it allows me and our students to be really strategic and thoughtful with what we do, which is just a great added layer.
We really need to start feeding and educating a whole new generation of farmers. So for me, this incubator program has given me the platform to be able to spread this message.
As we expand in the future, We also want to help connect other landowners in our general area to farmers who really want to do this for a living.